Now,
What's good, people? Are we straight? What we looking like? Can y'all hear us?
if this doesn't work, I'm not going to be a happy camper. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. If you know, you know. All right.
Yeah, I'm not. What, you see anything in the chat? I'm not seeing.
Yeah, there's folks in the chat. It's a different set.
Is it? I thought it would be the same one.
Nah, it's a different set.
Apologies.
Now it's better, right? Now it's better. We got to figure out what happened that last round, We'll deal with that.
All right. So it's a new chat. Let me open it up because I don't have the window.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll with a different audio at this point, right?
All right. So Dave, let's jump into real quick. I don't know if you want to wait till people get in, but we probably need to go ahead and get your thoughts on the new South Carolina, because you wanted this to be a part of the discussion today. So it's up to you to defend why the hell South Carolina was taking so long with the.
Because we got, I think it was the Democrats that was delaying it. They didn't want to give all the tax breaks to the team, but cooler heads prevailed. It looks like they're going to sign. It looks like the governor's going to sign off on it by the end of the week. Probably sooner than that. Probably by Wednesday.
We need to get things.
That was on me.
Yeah. So it looks like that's going to happen by Wednesday. So it's good for it's good for South Carolina. It's good for York County. It keeps. It looks like it's going to put the practice facility in South Carolina. They're going to build a lot of things. I mean, they're going to build up Rock Hill, which is a good thing.
Yeah, they would again. I said it while you were disconnected, but it would be stupid for them to not go ahead and approve that. That because Tepper would. I think they tried to test his gangster, and they would have lost that big time because Tepper was fully capable and ready to go ahead and build it in Charlotte and call it a day, because we got plenty of land here in the outskirts, and Tepper was ready. He extended the olive branch, and South Carolina would have been dumb to not take it. They tried throwing these stupid provisions about um, having games down there in South Carolina. It's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Well, you heard the story of what happened when the Panthers first got here, right? They had a chance to have the stadium in Columbia.
I heard a lot of stories, Dave.
Yeah, they had a chance to have it in Columbia, but the politicians at the time then were idiots, and they said, "Oh, this is Gamecock country, you idiot! You're gonna have games at Williams-Brice Stadium."
Yeah, I don't know. They were stupid. I'm not. They were dumb. They were dumb. They tried to call us bluff, and they looked stupid because they almost lost the headquarters. And it would have, obviously it's happened so many jobs, or it's bringing so many jobs in and all that, and they would have been stupid to not take it. So that's on them. They were stupid. So any more thoughts on that? Since you took the hat off, Dave. Did you take the hat off?
It was I kind of jinxed myself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Jesus. Come on, man. 2 states, 1 team. That was
Oh,
your
now you're on there.
that was your whole thing before we went live.
I thought it was the reason why the audio was broke. So I wanted to make sure that it was going before I threw the hat back on.
2 states, 1 team. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Bro, felt bad for y'all and gave y'all headquarters. That's why y'all having it. Because other than that, there's no reason for us to be. Could be the Charlotte Panthers very easily, Dave.
No, it can't.
Y'all don't even support anyway.
We do.
South Carolina people don't support.
Nah, I'm a Panthers fan. Most of my friends are Panthers fans.
Clemson and Cox. If it's not Clemson and Cox, then y'all not rolling, man.
I mean, I guess they got a reason to root for Clemson. I mean, they've won a few national championships over the past couple of years.
So y'all don't even want us there. You barely accepted the deal. So it's just all good. There were 2 videos because we had some issues with audio. The other one is not active right now. That stream is stopped. So we apologize for technical difficulties. It happens. It ain't the first time, and it ain't gonna be the last time. For
That's how
those,
you do a live show.
yeah, for those that have been with us for a long time, you know we've had issues before with audio. It's happened maybe twice, 2 or 3 times. So it is what it is. So we'll figure it out and have it ready for next time. But we apologize for that. So Dave, let me see if I can share my screen.
Yeah, you could take over.
Let me see if I could do this right quick. I don't know how to do it. Screen share.
Do I have to give it to you?
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
I can do application window. Application window. I'm gonna get back to my slideshow for the peeps. All right. So you on my screen, you'll see the slideshow. Whoops. Sorry.
Actually, what I can do, I can set it so you're locked in, so it stays where you're at.
That'd be great. That would be great, kind sir.
There you go.
All right. So again, first time doing this on Google Live. So can y'all see it? Can y'all see the see my screen or not?
The legend Aldrick Robinson.
So yeah, y'all see Aldrick Robinson up here, man. So we got a new signing. So Aldrick Robinson from the Vikings. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, but was he there when Norv was there or nah?
He had to be. He's 30.
Nah, he wasn't. He was just with them for 1 year.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he had 6 teams.
With Atlanta. Yeah, he's with Atlanta.
16 to 7 years.
Yeah, so he was not with Norv. I was trying to see if there was a connection. But Sir Aldrick is now a Panther. And so, Dave, do you have any thoughts as to why the hell we signed another wide receiver?
Because it's going to be a nice, intense competition. And I think everybody's spots on the line except for maybe 1 or 2 guys.
1 or 2 guys. We'll get into that, Dave. We will get into that. But listen, I don't know what's going on here. Like I get bringing in all the kind of all the kind of competition and bringing in all this, but this one seems a bit left field for me. I don't see his skill set is extremely redundant to what we already have. And I can kind of see due to some durability issues, I can kind of see us, bringing in another guy. But is there room? Is there room for another guy? Oh man, you just learned that Demir Bird's not a Panther renegade, bro. You must not be watching. You must be watching somebody else because you're not watching us. We've been talked about Demir Bird and how he's not a part of the roster. We've been going over this all off season. So I'm gonna need you to chime in, my G. You gotta come in and watch. But anyway, we brought in another guy. And I don't know why. I don't know why here. I don't know why we did that here. So it's very interesting though because I have a skills matrix. So I've created a skills matrix that you'll see in a second that will discuss that will go over the kind of redundant skill sets and kind of see who's the best fit and what we're looking for and whatnot and all that good stuff. So we'll get to that in a second. But this is a look at Cam's bunch. So shout out to everybody who gets the reference. I don't know if everybody gets the reference. We probably got some young guns in here that don't get.
Even though I didn't watch the show.
And if you don't get this reference, you got to get your age game up, man. Get your age game up. I guess I'm showing my age at the same time, but if you don't get this, then that really sucks. But it's all good. All right, it's all good.
I never really watched the show though, man. I know what the show is.
So we got some old heads in the building. We got some old heads.
Yeah, we sure do.
That's what's up. We got some old heads. I feel y'all. So we got a long list, and the wide receiver room is packed, Dave. It's packed. Okay, it's packed. It's a lot of dudes. We got a live look into the Panthers wide receiver room. We got a live look into the Panthers wide receiver room. It is crowded, my G. It's crowded for sure. We got. I think. Do we have more than 10?
Yeah, it's 10. That was 10 up there. Yeah, it was 10 up. That's on the
I
slide.
was missing 2 though. I was missing 2. So we got 12 receivers on the roster as of right
Jesus.
now. So that was the live look into the Panthers wide receiver room. It's kind of crazy, kind of tight in there. But here is the actual list. Here's the actual list of guys. And this is going back to the spreadsheet that we had. We have been working with all off season and last year too, and where you can see the contract year and kind of see where where we don't have to worry about guys for a long time. We're actually sitting here pretty good with the wide receivers as far as longevity goes. I think we got Curtis and we got DJ. Obviously, is our 2 guys that I think are 1-2 personally. And I thought that those are the guys that are the future. It's clear. So Curtis Samuel's contract ends in 2021. DJ Moore 2022. You still got Jarius Wright, who's been solid. And then you got Terry Godwin, who we just drafted. Excuse me. Not sure where he fits. Obviously,
He's making the team is where he fits.
Oh man, Dave, I don't know about that, bro.
He's making the team is where he fits, fam.
Talk about it. You got to do more, Dave. You got to do better than that. You got to do more than just say he's making the team. You're not telling me why he's making the team. But before you don't, let's just hold that thought.
All right.
Because I got a skills matrix. That I created. I threw this together between yesterday and today. So don't kill me, okay? Don't kill me over my grades. Some of them are incomplete. So just relax, okay? Everybody just relax on the grades. Let me see. But let me share this because this is a whole nother window. But everybody got a good look at this, right? So everybody got a good look at this before I take it down. Is there any questions surrounding the contract years and all that? We good? Don't pay attention to the ages because I didn't advance the ages yet from last year. So the ages might be a year off. All right, so we good. Let me share this other window here real quick. Application window. Let's go Excel. Y'all know my Excel game is nice. All right, so here's my skills matrix that I came up with. Dave, you can see it, right? Everybody can see it.
Yeah, you need a minimum. You need to lower the percentage just a bit so we can see everything.
Lower. Well, I got a scroll. I got some scroll game over here, so you'll be able to.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see you. I see you.
Man, my Excel game is nice, fam. Relax. Don't ever play my Excel skills, B. Don't ever do that to yourself, Dave.
Be careful. Our Excel game is etheric, man.
My Excel game is a 1% game. All right. Oh, whose birthday is it? Happy birthday, Wes. Oh, it was a couple days ago. Like a week ago. Happy birthday, bro. Appreciate you watching. All right. So here's the skills matrix I came up with. And again, I did this in a couple of days. So just relax. Okay, just relax. I do intend on going back and doing film sessions. Dave, I did answer my question about Game Pass. I still have access.
Oh yeah. Well, I was going to ask you about that after the show.
I was trying to log in with a different account. So I still do have access. All right. So I plan on doing deep dive film sessions into these guys and kind of breaking down what's going on with the receivers. Okay. But this is just a quick overview. Obviously the first column B is experience. So we all know what that is. Do we have to break that down, Dave? I don't think we have to break that down.
No.
The most experienced receiver we have is Torrey Smith. And we know how we feel about that. But Dave, look at these speed ratings, B. Look at these 40 times, my G. Look at these 40 times. Curtis, the fastest receiver on the roster. Hey, look, he might not. You might be right. Torrey might not be a 4.36 right now,
No,
but I
that
have
has to be his combine numbers,
that's,
not
that's
his
what I,
numbers.
yeah. I think it's his combine number. That's what I pulled from. So I don't have there's no way I can clock his speed right now. So I have to have something to go off, people.
He's probably still like a 4.45, maybe a 4.5.
And I agree. In Plymouth, you took the words right out of my mouth. Speed does not mean equal, does not mean good. Okay, speed does not mean good. It comes with context for sure. I 1,000% agree with you. I'm just putting that out here. Okay, putting it out here so the people can see. The people can see what's going on. Okay, I'm just giving you the statistics, man. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. All right, so that's speed. All right, so we liking what we see with the speed. Just throwing that out there. All right. So route running. This is where it starts to get interesting, man. So with route running, I had to go back and look at some tape. Okay, I had to go back, look at some tape on a couple of guys, and y'all might be looking like, oh man, why'd you give DJ Moore incomplete? Well, I gave DJ Moore an I for incomplete because I don't feel like there was enough sample size for him, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault. I think that DJ Moore, due to Cam's injury, did not get to display his entire skill set. A lot of his catches, a good majority of his catches were like with under 10 yards, and he did work. He does what DJ Moore does. So he gets the ball he runs like an inside route over the middle, catches the ball, and goes to work. So I'm I will say that that there's not enough sample size for DJ Moore. I gave him an incomplete. Curtis Samuel, there's more of a sample size. This dude has broken people's ankles. And trust me, I will show y'all the film. Curtis Samuel is a much better route runner than we give him credit for. If you're not paying attention, I gave him a B plus because of the sample size too. There's not a lot to work. There's not a ton of things to pull from, but from what I've seen, Curtis Samuel can run routes, and it's not just about speed. It's about the jig. Okay, it's not just about speed. Yes, he can burn people, but he has that jig too. His cuts are crazy. So I will show y'all. I will do a video on Curtis Samuel's route running because people not paying attention. It's not all speed. Yes, he can burn people, but it's not just speed. It's not just speed. Trust me. It's not just speed. It's not. It's more quick. It's more quickness than speed. You trust me. Trust me on this. I watched his. I watched his film, and trust me, it's not just speed. He's killing people ankles, and that's more than speed. He can run routes. Fact. All right. So let's just. I'm gonna leave it there until I do the breakdown video on Curtis Samuel, because people need to people need to realize that Curtis Samuel can run routes and he's quick, and his release is crazy, and he can separate. It's about remember I always said back in the day, you can separate with speed and you can separate with good route running. You don't have to be the fastest cat. And an example of that is Chris Hogan, who's on the team. He ain't the fastest cat, but he can get open.
Sure can.
And obviously, I gave him an A, but a lot of that has to do just the context with Chris Hogan. A lot of it has to do with Tom Brady.
But you know what the crazy thing is about Chris Hogan though, man? Go back to his speed. What was his 40 time?
4.5.
He's a 4.55. He was the speed guy for the Patriots.
No, he gets open.
But he gets open, but he was like the beeline guy. Like he was the guy that did the go routes.
Because it's big. Because it's more than just speed. Like it's a lot to it, man. And
I know.
I really want to get into it because it's how people disengage from collisions. It's yak. What are you doing after the ball? It's a will thing. What are you doing with the ball? You're just gonna run out of bounds. And I'll get to that. And that's the next column actually. That's play strength. So in play strength, that's a lot of that. So what are you gonna do with the ball? You're gonna fight for extra yards. Do you have a nose for the chains? Can you block? How physical are you? So that's play strength. That's what that play strength category is. So just trust me on that. And a lot of these guys at the bottom have incompletes just because I don't have enough information to pull from. I tried to go back and watch Terry Godwin. I almost gave him a C for route running, but then I changed it to an I for incomplete. I didn't want to do my man like that because Terry Godwin he's okay. He has trust me, I really want to get into these, and I'm gonna break them down. But trust me, I really think a lot of people that are high on Terry Godwin really need to go and watch some Rashad Ross. Okay, Rashad Ross is not just a he's not just a AAF All-Star. Okay, Rashad Ross has actually had a very solid. Go check his numbers in 2016, I believe, or 2015 with the Redskins. Dude had almost 700 yards receiving with the Redskins, 600 or 700 yards receiving. Don't quote me on that number, but it's close. So people really need to go check Rashad Ross game because he's bigger. He's better than just an AAF guy. He's in the AAF for a reason. Obviously, he's got some things to work on, but he's better than a lot of guys on this list. And he's top 5 easily on this list. Not easily, top 6. I'll say top 6 easily on this list. So if we keep 6 receivers, I just don't think Terry Godwin's one of them.
I think him getting drafted.
Please somebody argue with me and debate me why Terry Godwin is a better option than Rashad Ross.
I can't prove it yet, but I think getting drafted is a factor of why.
It's a 7th-round pick, though.
Still got drafted, man.
7th-round pick. And then people have to remember with the practice squad, people that if he lands on our practice squad, if he makes it to the practice squad, people have to realize that people are gonna have to give up, or teams gonna have to give up, or put him on the active roster. Okay, so it's an active roster thing, and I just don't see him being picked up because it's gonna be late. He's gonna be a late cut, so people are gonna have their roster set. And so Captain Munderland was 7th round. Is that who you're gonna hang your hat on for a 7th-round pick?
I think the point he's trying to say is that he was a 7th-round pick. He still made the team, man.
It's rare. I mean, it's rare. I'm telling you, man.
No, I'm not saying Ross can't make the team. I'm just saying, there's a spot for Moore. There's a spot for Curtis. And there's probably a spot for Godwin because he got drafted. And the rest of these guys got to fight. I know that's wild to say. Like, they'll probably keep one of the guys that's been around for a while, like either like a Jarius or a Torrey Smith or even an Aldrick Robinson. They'll keep somebody that's been around, or Hogan. They're going to keep somebody that's been in the league for a minute because they need that veteran experience. But I don't see them keeping 2 or 3 of those guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you understand where I'm getting at. So like when you
real quick, so I just want to address this comment. So somebody said, or Marcus said, I think Ross has to earn his stripes or bones at kicker punt returner. Go check his stats, my G. Go check his Ross stats or his kick return stats. He can do it. I'm telling you, man, y'all are really sleeping on Rashad Ross. The dude has NFL experience. He's not just an AAF like all-star. Like, the dude can ball, man, and he has NFL experience. Go check him with Cousins. Go check him with Cousins and see how he was. Matter of fact, man, let me pull up his stats real quick for y'all, because y'all are sleeping for real.
But the thing is, Shad, I can see a scenario where we
Rashad. So y'all gonna put some respect on him.
Nah, listen, man. I could see Ross and Godwin both making the team. I can legitimately see scenarios where that happens. Because if you take them two, DJ Moore, Curtis Samuel, there's still 2 spots left.
Listen, let me address something. I'm not saying Rashad Ross is like a top 3 receiver. Y'all have to listen to what I'm saying. When you're comparing a Rashad Ross to a Terry Godwin, there is a stark difference, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Rashad Ross is a top 3. He's gonna be our slot guy. That is not what I'm saying. Let me be clear. What I'm saying is that when you compare him to the bottom half or those guys that you're talking about, you compare him to an Aldrick Robinson or a Jean Pierre or a DeAndrew White or a Mose Frazier or a Terry Godwin. He's much better than those guys. It's clear. It's very clear. It's a clear difference. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So let's relax. I'm not saying this dude is and a Pro Bowler. That's not what I'm saying. So I just want to address that. Go ahead, Dave. My bad. Y'all,
Nah, I'm looking at these receivers. I could see it. I could see Ross and Godwin making a team. I mean, I don't think they're starters by any stretch, but I think Ross could definitely take that special teams factor, special teams standpoint. Because I could see a situation where we would draft Samuel Moore, keep Samuel Moore, Ross, and Godwin. All four of those receivers can play special teams, and then you're going to get a veteran present. So it will probably be between Hogan and Wright and Robinson. So you'll probably keep Wright because he's been pretty dependable. You could keep Wright and Hogan.
Let me just clear this. Let me just make this a little bit easier to see. So we already know that
Curtis is staying.
Let me start. We know Curtis is staying.
More staying.
More staying. After that, then we can get to arguing.
All right.
I think Hogan's gonna. And so here's another thing that we didn't talk about, and that's this column right here. Is this durability factor? So we know Hogan has some durability issues. We know that. The dude has been injured a lot. So when you start to add up these guys and you start to see these durability issues, so let's say we keep Hogan, and then let's say we keep Torrey.
I wouldn't keep Torrey. I would cancel that.
I'm just saying for argument's sake. Then you have you have one guy that's pretty much healthy. Okay, you have one guy that's healthy that is very durable, and that's DJ Moore. Then you probably add Wright. So you're looking at these 5 guys. And this is just me. I wouldn't keep Torrey either. I'm just saying what's likely to happen.
Nah, I don't think Torrey makes this one, man.
If this was me, and if you want my opinion, this is how my roster would look right now. I reserve the right to change my mind, but this is how I would do it. I would keep, and this is if we're gonna keep 5. This is who I would keep.
I think we're gonna do 6.
If we keep 6,
I'm keeping Godwin.
That's if we keep 6. I can see Godwin making it.
Yeah,
we keep 6.
Or
I can see Robinson too, though.
Nah, I think Godwin will get that spot.
I'm just saying,
you'll have 2 players.
High. Like, I want to know why y'all are so high on on Godwin though.
It's not about being high on Godwin. It's about the fact that they drafted him.
Yeah, it was a 7th round pick though.
It doesn't matter.
We drafted.
And when you look at the contract years for so many players,
we drafted Kendrick Norton last year too, Dave. Did he make the roster as a 7th round pick?
No.
Go back and look at the 7th round picks in our history and see how many guys actually made the roster.
You know I'm about to check.
Please do. Godwin for special teams, Ross is for special teams.
Let's see here. If you know, you know.
So I'm just putting that out there. This is Chad Coda. So this is my opinion.
Chad Coda. Lester Towns.
Y'all, I don't. Please, y'all help me understand why God. Do you know how long Damiere Byrd had to wait?
Will Montgomery. Stanley McClover.
Keep going.
I'm just naming players. Don't mind me.
Keep going.
Jeff Schwartz. Holly Taylor.
Did they make it initially though? Did they make the roster initially?
I know Schwartz did.
Or you just naming guys that ended up playing well? That's what you're doing. You're naming guys that end up playing well. How do we know they made the roster?
Captain Munderland definitely made the roster.
But that's my point. That's my point. Do y'all think Terry Godwin's better than Bird?
No, probably not.
And you know how long Damiere Byrd had to wait? Even though he was undrafted.
But the thing is, man, a lot of these 7th rounders made the teams. Like Robert McLean, he was a 7th rounder for us. He made the team. DJ Campbell made the team. Who else? Oh, Buse Sandlin, he made the team. No, he didn't. I think he ended up.
Bird did play, fam. Don't disrespect Damiere Byrd, dog.
And Butker definitely made the team. Well, he got dropped, and he ended up being a Pro Bowl kicker. Yeah, but Norton was out the paint.
Perb. I'm just keeping it real. I'm
had a broken wing over.
Y'all keep hyping up this dude, and listen, Terry Godwin is not a bad guy. He's not a bad receiver. But for once, Panthers actually have depth at receiver, and I just don't think he's fit. He's not.
But do we truly have depth though, man? Like we're saying that DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel is going to be it. They're going to probably end up being the ones that start. So do we truly have depth? I don't think so. That's why I think Godwin's going to end up on the roster if they keep 6.
I think he ends up on the practice squad and be called up at some point during the year. When Torrey Smith goes down with another injury, I think that's when you'll see Terry Godwin get promoted, and then he won't even dress. I will agree there, but this is our receiver room looks much better on paper, and listen, I know he has to stay healthy. Listen, I know this, so don't jump down my throat when I say this. I know Curtis Samuel needs to stay healthy, but I'm really high on Curtis this year. I hope if he stays healthy, Dave, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this just yet. It's early.
You can do it as early. You've done earlier things before, sir.
It's too early, Dave. It's too early. It's too early for that, Dave.
No, it's not.
It's too early, Dave. Yo, don't hype me up.
No, it's not.
You have to make this. Don't let me do this.
Nah, I want to hear this one.
All I'm gonna say is Curtis is gonna surprise some of y'all. All right.
Oh, come on, man. No, we can't. We can't go out like that. No, absolutely not. I'm not gonna allow it.
The last time
numbers.
The last time I made a bold prediction that wide receiver didn't turn out.
But that was your boy, though. That was why. That was your boy, and he was at Krispy Kreme too much. Now we ain't got to worry about this here.
I'm really high on Curtis Samuel this year. Do y'all want me to do it, man?
Yeah.
Y'all want me to do it?
You already put the bite out. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Hold on. Hold on.
Bold prediction.
Curtis Samuel, 1,000 yard receiving this year.
Okay.
I think it's gonna happen, man. I think if contingent on health, if he stays healthy, I think Curtis is capable of a 1,000 yard receiving season this year. I do. I really do think it's gonna happen if he stays healthy. If he stays healthy, I think so. I really do. I really think so.
You can. He can predict without knowing the quarterback situation.
And here's why I can predict it, because if it's contingent, it is contingent on, because I think Curtis is hurt. He's hurt by not being able to get the ball deep. Cam is killing Curtis's numbers.
Yeah,
he killed them last year. Curtis,
you can argue if Cam.
I'm gonna bring up so many instances in this film session where Curtis had a step on his receiver and Cam couldn't deliver the ball. I'm telling you, I've been watching the film. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna release a video on Curtis Samuel in instances where Cam could not hit him and he had at least 1 or 2 steps on his man. It's a fact. This is a fact. This is not hyperbole. I'm not making this up. This is fact. I've seen it more than one game. Okay, so I think if he's healthy, and Cam can throw him the ball deep, because he's the one that stretched the field. He can stretch the field, and he's gonna beat somebody. I'm telling you, man, Curtis. I'm really high on Curtis, man. I am. I'm really high on Curtis, and I think DJ still has to work on his route running. I think Curtis has a step on him in the route running category, but DJ obviously is gonna get his. And listen, I just signed up for Pro Football Focus. So I got some stats that I'm gonna drop in these videos. But DJ Moore he's catching the ball within 5-10 yards, and he's going off. He's getting the ball, and I know a lot of his yak came from that Falcons game, but that was less than half of his yak, if you want to be honest. No, PFF is trash without context. You have to back it up with film. PFF is trash without context. And I think you only get some of the views that they show you, but their stat game is kind of nice. No. I didn't call it. I called it trash without context. I didn't call it trash. I just hate when they manipulate numbers to make their point, and it's trash without context. That's what I'm saying. And that's not the stats I'm looking for. The stats I'm looking for like route trees. I'm looking for stuff deeper than just a number. Like they just throw out a number and be like, oh yeah, he's an 88 and he was an 88 this week. That's not what I'm looking for Pro Football Focus for. So try again. But yeah. So listen, I'm high on Curtis this year. He just got to stay healthy, and I'm high on DJ Moore. Both of those dudes, they're weapons. They don't just need don't just need to be receiving threats. You can get them balls any other way. I'm high on Curtis. It's facts.
It'll be interesting. I'll tell you that. I think you going back talking about Cam and whether or not he's healthy or not. I mean, hopefully he'll be able to throw the ball. Because there were plenty of opportunities where Curtis should have had big games, but Cam couldn't get the ball to him last season. And don't worry, we're all going to – if you guys truly want to see what's going on, you might get that opportunity now since the Panthers got selected for Amazon's All or Nothing. And I'm pretty sure you know how it concluded.
We didn't even talk about that.
Nope, we didn't. But it's official. They were secretly taping the Panthers, and they're doing All or Nothing for Amazon.
That's going to be interesting.
To go over the whole season. So you're going to get an idea of when Cam truly did get hurt, I would think. Since they're going to be behind the scenes. So it'll be interesting to watch it, even though it's going to be a tough watch after week 8.
Oh yeah, but the interesting thing about that whole production is it's going to be interesting to see how players are reacting like to adversity, because you don't get that kind of view. So I really want to see how Cam is reacting and how the other guys are reacting in the locker room, and how the coaches are reacting. Because we don't get that inside view. We just see a stone-faced Rivera come up and say we missed some opportunities. But I think we're gonna see more than that with this production. So it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. I can't wait. To see that, John.
They'll probably put the whole season on at once. So when it does come out, it'll be the whole season.
Kyle was sleeping on it. Yeah, he was definitely taking a nap. But yeah, so I'm gonna back this video or this Excel spreadsheet. I'm gonna back this up with actual context and video so y'all can see where I'm deriving these figures and grades from. Because I think a lot of y'all are high on guys without real like you're just saying like there's nothing, dude. There's nothing that you can explain to me in keeping Terry Godwin over Ross. And the only reason
I didn't say that. I just said he'll probably make the team if they keep 6.
The only thing you can tell me about Terry Godwin is that he's young. He's younger. So I think Rashad Ross is like 29. So if you want to keep him for youth, that's probably the only reason. All right. That's the only reason. You can't give me a valid reason. Show me some film or something. Point out a play to me and tell me why Terry Godwin is better than Rashad Ross, a better option. If you want to get the best players on the field, Rashad Ross is a better player than Terry Godwin. And that's not hyperbole, that's a fact. I'm just telling you what I know, what I've seen. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see those two. And listen, maybe Terry Godwin has a gear. Terry Godwin doesn't have that much college tape. He was super underutilized in the Georgia office. He had some good plays. He had a couple good plays. I saw him. But his film is limited. So please show me.
Godwin was the best wide receiver in Georgia.
He was better than Ridley?
Yeah, that's a tough sell, man.
That's the question. I'm not saying he wasn't or wasn't. I'm not saying he was or wasn't, but I'm just saying you gotta give more to me than just hey, Terry Godwin's gonna make the roster. He's better than just please show me. Please show me. Really, Ridley's overrated. Of course, you're gonna say that, DJ. You don't like any Ridleys. And listen, if you want to talk about special teams, Ross is probably the best returner on this roster. I don't think y'all want DJ back there anymore. Need I tell you to turn back to the Redskins film? I don't want him back there. I definitely don't want Curtis back there. That's one less injury risk. So I'd rather not have those two guys back there. Put a Ross back there. Hogan's not going to do it. Jarris is not going to do it. So that's a good question. I don't know why Ross fell out the list. That's a good question. I don't know, but that's a good question. I don't have the answer to that, but I can turn on his AAF film, and I can show you a boss at work. Granted, the talent level ain't the same. I get it, but he nice. I'm telling you, he's nice. And listen, having to humble yourself in the AAF and come back in the NFL for a second chance, you don't think he's gonna have a chip? Come on, man.
Yeah, he's gonna be ready.
Come on, man. Either some of y'all, I could tell some of y'all probably ain't play no sports in your life, or you just not competitive. Because if it was me and I get a second chance to come back, I'm pretty sure he's gonna take every advantage of it. He hate me.
He hate me.
So if you want to bring up Captain Munderland, I can bring up he hate me. So Dave, you got anything else in reference to these receivers? I'm gonna follow these up again. I'm gonna follow these up with a.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
I'm gonna start production on these videos, probably next week, and I'm gonna pick specific plays, and not just the good plays. I'm gonna show you the good, bad, and the ugly.
As you should.
How do I stop sharing?
Yeah, you gotta stop sharing, even though
I don't know how.
You don't know how. It's showing you now, so.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're good now, I think. Yeah, now it's flipping again. All right, good.
All right. So, I'm gonna follow this up, and I would like to get through every position. I don't know if I can promise that, but I'm for sure gonna dive into the wide receivers and show you why. I'm gonna get a little technical too. I've been doing some research on route running and concepts and all this other stuff. I've been getting my knowledge game up. So we're gonna talk about releases and the thin red line, all that stuff, man. We're gonna get into all that. First step, we're gonna get into all that stuff, man. I'm gonna explain to y'all why Curtis is gonna have 1,000 yards receiving this year.
I think he got a shot, man.
If he's healthy.
Truth be told, and
solid, man.
I was afraid of your bold prediction. He's one of my sleepers for fantasy. To be honest with you,
he's gonna be solid, man. He gotta stay healthy, and he has to have somebody who can deliver him the ball. If he can have somebody that can deliver him the ball deep, he's gonna have a nice year.
My hope is that there's still questions about whether or not Cam is going to be ready, and I want to swoop and grab Curtis Samuel late. Nobody's going to think about him because they're going to be worried. Everybody's going to be focused on DJ Moore. DJ Moore is going much higher going high in a lot of drafts, and I think Curtis Samuel is going to be the value pick because you might have to spend too much to get DJ Moore.
That's a good question, Plymouth or Marcus. I don't know how many 1,000-yard receivers. I know we almost had
Steve Smith did it.
1,000 yards, 1,000-yard running back.
Yeah, Steve Smith did it.
Receiver.
Kelvin Benjamin did it. It might stop right there.
But I think you can. That has to come with context, though. I mean, his rushing attempts are going to come down. So that's why I expected him to have a 4,000-yard passing year last year, but obviously his shoulder wasn't right. So if he's got to be healthy, man. Greg, that's true. Greg Olsen did. He's got to be healthy.
Well, Olsen did it. When you said wide receivers, I didn't count Olsen. Olsen's done it multiple years in a row. But you said wide receivers. So it's just KB and Smitty.
Yeah. If he does get 800, I'm still gonna get up here and talk my talk for sure. If he gets anything over 700, I'm getting up here and talking my talk, yo.
I mean, Curtis Samuel in fantasy would be a super late round pick. I mean, if you get 800 yards out of somebody you grab in the 10th round, you can't be mad at that.
I disagree. I don't think CMC is gonna get the same usage as he did last year. Don't fall into the trap, Dave. It's not happening.
I think he is.
Especially if Cam is healthy, he's not getting that same utilization. If Cam is healthy, y'all better avoid CMC.
Yeah, he's going third in drafts.
He's not getting that same production, man. If Cam is healthy, he's not, because he's gonna be able to throw the ball downfield. He's not gonna have to dink and dunk.
But it's about the offense too, right? And there's a lot of dink and dunk in it.
Nah, there was dink and dunk because Cam was hurt. They want to push the ball. Norv wants to push the ball, fam. He want to push the ball downfield. He couldn't because your boy was hurt. I'm telling y'all. I'm just telling you.
I think McCaffrey's going to be top 3? Probably not. Top 5, yeah. You know, so it all depends on how it falls. I mean, he's more durable than some of the running backs that are going in front of him. That's for sure. I'll say that. Because
beware of CMC if Cam is healthy, or we have any capable quarterback that can throw the ball. That dink and dunk won't be happening.
I don't think Scarlett's going to share the load, man.
That's going to be interesting. That'll be another one I can dive into too.
Yeah, I don't think Scarlett is going to eat into.
Let me give another shout out to the 4-man rush. They did a video about the running backs, and it was dope. It was a dope video. They kind of dove into the comparisons and what type of backs each of the backs are, or each of the backs is, and it was dope. I think he predicted that that Scarlett would be the number 2 back, and that I think Cap was number 3, and he predicted we keep 4 running back. Yeah, he predicted we keep 4.
Including then you got and then you got Armour.
Armour's fullback, yeah. So he predicted we keep 4. So I don't know.
If we keep 5, man, your prediction's in trouble. I just want you to know that.
Keep 5 what?
Running backs. I'm counting Armour. Armour's a running back too.
Tomato.
Yeah, he's a running back too. Oh yeah, Elijah ain't making it.
As soon as I think Holyfield, man,
Holyfield changed everything, man.
I really like Holyfield too. I don't want to jump out the window and say he makes the roster, but I think Cap's in trouble. I think Cap is in real trouble. He's got to
show out.
I mean, he's
got to show out, and he's got to show out in the preseason too. He's got to show out.
Man, you give me Holyfield. Give me Holyfield.
Yeah, Cap's getting up there in age too.
Give me Holyfield, my G. Y'all keep thinking Holyfield too slow. Go watch that film. Y'all keep on that 40 times. Go watch this film, man. He plays a lot faster than 4.7. I say that.
Jerry Rice was slow too.
Y'all keep diving into them numbers, man. Put some context, man. You gotta have context. Dude can fly, man. Holyfield can fly. Holyfield, no, he's not gonna be a Tolbert. He's not that big. He's not that big. He's swole, but he ain't that big.
Hood ain't gonna be the 2. No way, no how. That's Scarlett's job to lose. That is Scarlett's job to lose. And they drafted him high enough, they're not gonna cut him. That is Scarlett's job to lose.
Tory and Cap. Don't nobody want Tory or Cap. Cap for sure. Somebody might take Tory if they get desperate. Somebody gets hurt. I'd trade him in a heartbeat. I'd trade Tory right now in a heartbeat if I could. Got a nice contract with no dead money. He's solid trade, and it's a cheap contract. Solid trade bait. I would trade him if I could. I'm pretty sure they've tried.
You might be right about that.
Pretty sure they've tried. Man, Cap can get out of here, man. I'm good on Cap.
Yeah, he can go out. He can get off the paint. That's for sure. I think Cap can definitely go. I'm cool. Like I think Holyfield's gonna make the squad. It's just gonna be interesting to see if we keep 4.
Go. I encourage y'all to go look at Holyfield's film, yo. Y'all gonna be like, oh, this dude ran a 4.7. He's a beast. But I will say I do like Scarlett over Holyfield because Scarlett's a physical back. I encourage y'all to go look at the 4-man rush breakdown of the 4 running backs because he does a great job explaining Scarlett's run style. That dude is a bowling ball that can eat some contact and has great balance. He can stay up and absorb some hits, and he ain't running away from it too. Dude's a thumper. Scarlett is. People like Hood because he went to UNC. That's it. Scarlett can't. Scarlett, his hands are pretty bad, but I don't think he got that many opportunities either. So I think it's a combination of he didn't get that many opportunities, and the opportunities he did get, he didn't convert them. So I wouldn't say he doesn't. I wouldn't say he can't catch. I would say I think he has a too small of a sample size to say he can't. In my opinion. But I do like Scarlett. I think he's an excellent change of pace. He's a thumper, man. I'm telling y'all. Can Holyfield catch? Go look at his film. See, y'all don't even know. Y'all up here making assumptions. Y'all ain't even go watch him. Holyfield can do everything CMC could do. He's not as good, obviously, but you remember when Rivera said, "Yeah, we want a bat that's similar skill set to CMC."
That's him.
Holyfield. It's not Cap. It's Holyfield. No, I agree. He won't. Holyfield will not see the field that often, but it's not really about seeing the field, and it's not about. I think the snaps are going to be split between Scarlett and CMC, but you want to have that insurance. And if something happens to CMC, I'd much rather have. I like Scarlett. I think Scarlett's a great change of pace, and it'd be safe in his hands. But if I want like a Fozzie-esque back, I think Holyfield could be that. He's not as quick, obviously, but he can catch. Holyfield can catch. So yeah, man, y'all up here, y'all be up here talking with no. If you gonna argue with me, man, like have some context, B. Y'all gotta have some context with your argument.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Noli. CMC's gonna get 90%, 80. I think he's gonna get close to 90% of the work.
Yeah, I think it'll be up there too. I think his snaps will be up there, but what I'm thinking is that he's not gonna have the same production that he had last year, yardage wise. He will be on the field for those snaps. I'm not saying that his snap count will go down. I'm just saying that his catches and I think his overall catches go down. It's not really
what though. Like he had 107 catches last year.
He's not getting that many this year.
No, I don't need him to. But if he gets me like 80, I think I'm cool with that.
If he gets what?
80, 5 a game.
Yeah, I think that's more like that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying a drastic drop.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is he won't get the same opportunities because if I'm saying that Cam is healthy and Cam is going to be able to push the ball. That's what I'm saying.
So do we think he'll get 1,000 yards? I think he can still get to 1,000. If he's getting the same usage, he's probably gonna get more carries than catches. He's gonna get more. He's probably gonna be a more grinder when it comes to running the ball. So I could see him still getting 1,000 yards with 80 catches. That's still pretty good. I mean, now I think the big thing that he might take a decline on is the TDs. Like I think he might come back a little bit on the touchdowns that he got.
I just think his reception numbers come down for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, I think his reception numbers come
down.
But
if he goes at 5 a year, that's similar to his rookie season, which is still pretty good reduction. That's top 10 running back production. You can't really snuff at that. But when you have to draft, when you're thinking from a fantasy perspective, you're going to draft him 3 for top 10 production. That's a tough sell.
My point, Dave. That's what I'm saying. That people got to relax and listen. It's a lot of contingencies on Cam's health. Curtis, CMC, it all matters. Cam has to be healthy or not play. If Cam doesn't play and they decide to start Will Greer, it's the same as if Cam was semi-healthy, or Will Greer or Kyle Allen, because according to OTAs, Kyle Allen is the man to beat right now for number 2. Or not OTAs, but rookie minicamp. Excuse me.
Dude, listen, man. CMC ain't building all these muscles to be giving up some of them carries. He's gonna get them. He's gonna get the majority of the work.
He's getting a lot of them.
They drafted a running back because they need to replace Cap. And Cap ain't getting nothing unless CMC's hurt. So CMC's getting the bulk of the work. Period. I'm standing by that.
Yeah, and shout out to Mike. Yeah, I agree. I'd be shocked if Cam Show's health gets up to 100% too. I'm right there with. I am in the camp. You can mark, check, sign, seal, deliver. I'm in the camp that says, let's sit Cam out. Let's get him 100% healthy, and let's roll what we got. I think we have enough talent around the quarterback. Just be a game manager, man. Just don't F it up. If you don't F it up, you've got enough talent around you to just be okay. You don't do what.
If Greer has the job, or if Greer has the job, CMC's going to shoot back up to 3 though, because he's going to have to be the workhorse at that point to protect the quarterback.
I don't know about that.
You gonna have Will Greer or Kyle Allen slanging?
Hey man, listen, I'm with it, man. Listen, you got to open up the field. You can't just, you see how teams just utterly just pack. Man, I got to show y'all the film, man, because y'all just be up here, just be yapping that trap, man. People packed it in on us, B. They knew Cam was not throwing the ball. They packed it in. They knew nobody was gonna beat them deep. They just brought everybody up to line scrimmage and said, pack it. So we gotta, if it opens up, I'm telling you, we open up, spread dudes out. It'll work. It'll work in our favor. Trust me. Trust me, it will. Yeah, that's possible. Allen could be some sort of trade bait. I don't know. That's an interesting point. I think we keep 3 quarterbacks. You don't flip. You don't. People, come on. Let's think about this for a second. Let's say that Cam Newton is going to start the season, which appears to be the case. His treatment's going along. What if Cam goes down and you traded away Kyle Allen?
That's gonna be the real Greer show, man.
No, yeah, but what happens? You have what, 2 healthy quarterbacks? You need a backup. So we're gonna keep 3 quarterbacks this year. Facts. 3 quarterbacks will be on the roster this year: Kyle Allen, Will Greer, and Cam Newton. If they don't sit him, you have to keep 3 quarterbacks. You saw what happened to Heineke, and you saw what happened to Kyle Allen. Both of them got hurt. So you need depth, especially with a quarterback with a bum shoulder. You can't just trade away guys.
Ready to close it up, man?
Yep. So again, look forward to the videos we got coming. I'm gonna jump into these wide receivers and show y'all why I believe what I believe, and we'll go from there. Anything else, Dave? You good?
I'm good, man. Can you do the outro?
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast.
Spotify.
You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding. Don't forget about Spotify, guys, and I will update it. I'm going to have to update the audio now.
Spotify and tune in.
Tune in.
Spotify and tune in as well.
All right.
Yep. So So yeah, man, look forward to these videos. Hopefully I'm gonna start dropping these. Probably I'm gonna say aggressive, say 2. I'm gonna drop at least 1 this week, and I'll probably try to catch up. So yeah, man, y'all hit the like button. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, our like game is trash. We don't get many likes.
Shout out to the Morehouse class of 2019, man. They got their school debt paid.
Yeah, that's crazy.
By the speaker, yo. And shout out to Robert Smith, man. That's what's up.
Oh,
need more billionaires do stuff like that.
Real quick. I think I'm gonna do another 2,000 when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm going to do another giveaway. So I think we like 150, little less than 150 away. So we got to make that push. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're gonna make that happen. It could be one of these jerseys, one of these signed joints. Is the Brian Burns, the fresh Brian Burns off the rip. I got everybody. I got little. Yeah, we got Little over here. We got Greg Little. What else we got? Who else, Dave? Who else we got, Dave?
You got some Scarlet over there, man. You got Greer.
Got a little Bruce Irvin, dog.
Oh, you got that Irvin action. Okay.
I think it was a game. Got a little Bruce Irvin. Y'all boys thought it was a game. Oh, y'all thought it was. Oh, you thought it was a game? What? Let's see, Scarlet.
Yeah, you got Scarlet.
Scarlet up in this piece. Hold up, Dave.
I know you got Greer, man. You won't admit it yet, but I know you got.
I was gonna disrespect the great Moten. What?
Oh yeah, gotta get Taylor.
Got Moten? Hold up, cuz. Hold up, man.
You went crazy over there, man.
You didn't think I was gonna get. You didn't think I was gonna get Burns without his partner. You didn't think I was gonna get Burns without his partner.
Got Miller.
Come on, man. And Dave. You know I had to get the GOAT. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it.
You got to put Senior on there, right?
Nah, you know I had to do it.
Oh, you got girl. Okay, I gotta make sure.
I had to do it, Dave.
I'm here talking about GOATs, man. We got to be careful here.
Yeah, I know I had to do it.
No, you can't unsubscribe, fam. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Hope I had a coupon code. Now I got the plug, dog. Don't worry about that. I got the plug.
I hope I got a coupon code. All right, man. I'm about to shut it down. It's been real. See you guys next week.
All right. Peace out.